Did you make that? Did you make that? Did you make that?
Solid Hill TDS, J. Leo, Hitchhikers. Check. I'ma spit fire and propane. Keep a little baggie of some veggies, your romaine. Zombie ass bitch tryna eat up the whole brain. While this bummy ass nigga still asking for more change. Get your taste buds lit, popping right under your tongue. Lighting up a sharp strain, feel like it's chopping your lungs. Smoke another leaf to the head, feeling like Danny Phantom. Got a medicine jar in my car full of zany samples. Running with the factions when my rations getting low. Get down on the floor, blood races like I'm whipping blow. Shit show for show, I don't know what, just release and go. Can't hear what you're saying, this we too loud and you're speaking low. Johnny smoking haze in a blaze, I got heat to throw. Then I'm let the heater flow and send it to the heat below. Think it's a game, I pick the day before you let them roll. Think I'm insane, but from the start I never had control.
Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale of the moonlight? Have you ever laid with a demon with the flames by your bedside? Smoking the air, sipping on spirits, get the mood right, get the crew hype. Middle fingers to the blue lights, dancing on your grave while I gaze into the moonlight.
Rolling through the city, heart is empty, but I'm feeling frisky, knowing I can make it even though these niggas wanna end me. Got some rolling papers and some bitches, yeah, we getting litty, feeling out of place. Fuck it, I got my niggas with me. We on a long road, smoking trees and bagging hoes. Love is faded, I'm jaded, consequences are never told. Running out of character, the real me is getting old. Facing the facade, 50 shades, and I fall below. I'm on some new shit, underworld a new bitch. Your loose lips tangle you up, I guess this news fits. I do this, spitting some fire in F doom hits. The sun god bringing some light, now watch your mood switch. Hieroglyphs when writing scripts, namaste but conquering. Conjuring some spirits in the valleys where they die and quit. Just a gladiator on a righteous tip, still sharp and steel, but I'm colder than the Arctic gets.
Cha 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 cha. What up, y'all? What's poppin'? What is poppin'? It is your boy, Wildcard Ma, in the building, aka Modelo Mar. What's up? Yeah, you know, I never without a Modelo. Cheers, y'all. Then a Modelo get good. It get good. It gets no better. Hold on, just a second. Yeah. Had to turn the TV down so I don't get distracted while I talk to y'all, world. Hey, as y'all can tell, I'm excited because I'm alive. It's a Monday. Well, now Tuesday. Just another good day. Talk sports. But before we get too deep into that, let's get over. Let's go over the preliminaries, get the house clean and the stuff that pays the bills. Going over to the website, www.ioftenwonder19.com. That's where all the information for all I.O.W. network related information. You know, I'm slurring. You know, I already smoked. Y'all know how to get down. If you are an Apple iOS user, anything Apple related, going over to the website, that the information, you go get your Apple, your little Apple store. You know, I'm not an Apple head. I'm a Samsung, Android, LG kind of cat, but my dog, he tripping. Anyway, go over to the Apple store, download the I.O.W. network, and you know, support us. Tune in and you know, oh, sincere. Why didn't you sleep? It was way past your bedtime. You know, I know you had a hellified weekend in Vegas. You'd be asleep, sir. Take your old ass to bed. Anyway, shout out Sincere King. Make sure y'all go holler at them at the Man Down podcast.
their whole network that they got going on, including Sincere and Peach's show, the Black Owned Podcast. Good stuff, good material. Y'all go check them out. But for real, if you're an Apple iOS user, go on over. not yet. Go to sleep. No, seriously, Apple heads, iOS users, going over to the Apple Store. Get the I.O.W. Network app. It's up. I'm telling you. And all you Android users like me, no worries. We got the app coming soon. It's coming. I'm telling you. Just be patient. Now that we got all the plugs out the way, we know if you're new to the show, this is how I like to get down. This has been a new format I've been trying out. Scrolling at the bottom of the screen, that's the tag of the intro song of the I.O.W. Sports Late Night Al Edition. Silent Hill, which is my guy 40, him and Jay Leo, Hitchhikers. You see the website, go to YouTube, type in Hitchhikers, go check them out, holler at them. Anyway, you know how we likes to get down. Top play of the night. Top play for me over the weekend. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna kind of set it up for you guys. Comes from the NBA. Your boy Clint Capella got put on a poster by this man Miles Bridges, and this is to me this is the best part that had happened over the weekend. Man, y'all just take a look, because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Miles Bridges just accosted this man.
Of the second half. McDaniels one-on-one mode. Has a smaller man on him.
Hey, he's setting them up for it.
Cody Zeller, offensive rebound.
Right when I saw this pass, I'm like, it's over.
Bridges!
It's over.
Oh my God!
Oh my goodness!
A thunderbolt.
If y'all didn't see it, oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Word!
Oh my Lord! Oh my Lord!
That'll be the
that was
note for
filthy.
You can't come back from that.
Yes.
Oh my goodness!
You know the announcer going crazy.
How come they don't just stop the game? Bogdanovich.
Oh, that wasn't even right.
Ball. And the Hornets will have a significant size advantage with this jump ball.
Oh my Lord!
This is what we want to see.
Show the replay.
Miles Bridges attack.
Oh, with the cock back.
And look at LaMelo. Oh my word!
Oh,
Just walk all over.
with the cock back. Oh
Man.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Miles
Boy. Oh my goodness. Why Miles Bridges do that man like that? Why did Miles Bridges do that man like that, man? Y'all, if you are listening on the I.O.W. network, I feel bad for you guys that if you're not tuning in to YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch or Twitter right now on the I.O.W. pages, sports pages, what are you missing out on? Because that highlight was nuts. I gotta play it again. Oh God, I normally don't do this, but this top play of the night for Wild Card was so good that I got to play it again. Oh my God, because go get a body bag for that man, Clint Capella. Go get the body bag. What's that song? That little dark heavy metal song. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Get the body bag for Clint Capella. Oh my goodness! I gotta watch this again, y'all. Y'all look at this. Look at this.
Look at the second half.
Oh my God! Clint Capella, you too big to just be sitting there getting put on a poster like this. Like,
But
come
he's
on,
able to
man.
offensive
Like, like when you
rebound.
saw the kick out pass, you should have just got out the way.
Bridges.
Oh goodness! Oh
A
goodness!
thunderbolt from Bridges.
Oh my word!
The filthiest of the filthy.
The filthiest of the filthy.
Oh, that'll be the death knell for Atlanta. You can't come back from that.
Oh my goodness!
Oh,
Clip
yo,
it
the
off.
announcer is hyping this up so
They don't
heavy. I
just
love
stop the
it.
game.
Oh,
Bogdanovich.
oh goodness.
Oh,
Yo, the announcer
man.
is like the hype
And the
man.
Hornets will
Like
have a significant
he
size
should.
advantage with
They
this
should
jump
give him
ball.
some love for
That's what we
that.
want to see. Look at Miles Bridges. Attack
Oh,
the shot
that's,
blocker, and look at LaMelo.
Oh.
Oh my word!
oh my
Just
word.
walk all over.
Oh my
man.
goodness. Oh my
Oh my
goodness.
goodness!
Oh my goodness. Y'all, when I saw that this weekend, when I saw that, I was like, I gotta play this on the show. Because if you had missed that true assassination of Clint Capella, that's one of the moves when you get yelled at for being so loud. I had woke up the house. I was at my mama's house, and she thought something was wrong with me. Oh Lord. Anyway, I needed something good to talk about because let's have a get real moment. People out there listening on the I.O.W network app, and those who are watching on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, or Twitter. We need to have a real heart-to-heart right now because we had 3 games over 3 leagues. St. Louis Blues versus Minnesota Wild in NHL. Red Sox versus the Minnesota Twins in baseball. The Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Brooklyn Nets in basketball. Of course, if you paying attention, all 3 of those teams are from Minnesota, and neither one of those teams of those 3 franchises played today. If you haven't been paying attention, Dante Wright, a 20-year-old brother, shot and killed by the hands of police out in Minnesota. The officers said he meant to tase him, ended up shooting and killing him. And this kind of goes back, if you guys saw the day stream today, as a black man in America, you get immune, sadly to say, you get immune to hearing news like this. You get aggravated that it continues to happen. I don't know, y'all. Like, there's no true answer for why this mess continues to happen. But if the teams didn't want to play because of safety reasons, because more than likely there have been protests. I'm pretty sure there will be more protests. I did just see that the National Guard was deployed out to Minnesota, and unfortunately, this is Minnesota's little calling card over the last couple of years. Philando Castile was in Minnesota. Of course, last year at the beginning of the pandemic, George Floyd situation happened, and then a year, 11 months later, now you're talking about Dante Wright. I don't. you just I just can't wrap my head around the situation with that. Um, you know, and I know we will get to sports, but just rock with me for a second is because like what does it take? I mean, you got all the athletes in the world talking out about things that like this shouldn't happen. And then he had the situation in Virginia. The cat was in his full uniform and got tased. And what's the answer? What is the answer? You get irritated, keep talking about this shit, and I don't want to spend too much time on this because this is a sports show, but you know, at the end of the day, this needs to get talked about because it's not changing. It's not changing at all, and it shouldn't even be a race thing. It should be just a human nature thing, as in people who are human beings should not be their lives should be taken. That it could take just one person just to have a cool head and settle down the situation. I don't know. I don't know. I'm really at a loss for words, y'all. Sports can only do so much healing for what's going on in this world. Sports can only repair so much emotional and heartbreak and heartache. Sports can only do so much. But it's like day by day, like life just keeps bleeding into sports, and I know I said this before. Sports is to me is the purest form of imitation of life. Teaches you a lot of life lessons. And when you play sports, how to work as a teammate, how to be accountable for your job, and things like that. Building camaraderie, but sports can't prepare you for this. Sports can't prepare you for another brother, another person, life getting taken away from the cops. And I gotta say this: people bashed and killed Colin Kaepernick, but this is what he was talking about. They killed Kaepernick. I think Kaepernick had some true points, and me personally, I think he operated with some true intentions. Didn't do it the best way, in my opinion. He had some flaws in his plan, but he brought attention to it. Look how invested the NFL is with social justice, social change. Same with the NBA, and I get it. They do a lot of smoke and mirrors with the symbolism and things like that. And I wish it was more action, but that's not neither here or there. I digress. We'll touch that subject on another day, but I want to challenge all these owners. I want to challenge all these owners who benefit off of a lot of minorities' backs that make them rich, to actually have these people's backs and go talk to these people who have the power. Because you can't tell me that billionaires who own sports franchises don't know anybody who's a lawmaker. I find that very hard to believe. You can't tell me that somebody who is a billionaire don't have influence to get their message of their players, of their investments that's making them rich. You can't tell me that they can't take their thoughts and opinions and feelings of these people and deliver that message to the people that have the influence or the power to make these laws, to make this shit go away. I have a hard time believing that. I'm just, you know, let's just move on, because I'm my mind's all over the place with this whole situation. You know, and I definitely don't want to say something out of emotion that can be taken somewhere else and misconstrued. So let's get back to sports. I'll digress. I am a Lakers fan, as you all know. Hey, I'm back. Y'all like the NWO shirt for all my wrestling heads out there? Oh, Wolfpack. Anyway, WrestleMania was this weekend. I hope y'all watched. Good time. Anyway, Lakers. Damn, y'all fooled me. So y'all went and got that win, that beat down on the Nets on Saturday. And then tonight against the Knicks. And, you know, no disrespect to the Knicks. I'm not disrespecting them. But I am saying that, you know, the Nets and the Knicks are two different teams. We know this. And we understand that the Knicks, you know, this newfound way of improvement, they have, you know, played the Nets pretty damn tough this year. But let's be honest. Even Knick fans know what's up. But I wasn't expecting this from these Lakers team to just, you know what? Let's just play the clip. And let's share with you guys on how terrible that the Lakers looked tonight against the Knicks. Like I'm mortified. I am heartbroken that they decide to show up and play like this. Like, where was these boys at? On Saturday.
You can't see it.
So
Marquise Morris, nice feed to Kuzma.
Knicks is so vulnerable.
You've talked about it every year we broadcast together. Getting that home court advantage. The Knicks have not had it in recent years as Morris knocks down the three, but they're leading scorer and assist man while LeBron James has been out.
Oh, this Kyle Kuzma?
Kuzma nails the three.
Oh, wow.
Back.
Kyle Kuzma. Look at you.
Pass stolen by Reggie Bullock.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for Kyle Kuzma to have this breakout low.
For the slam.
Randall has 5 points.
Randall
baseline.
Oh,
shot is good.
Pace. Doing a good job now pushing it.
Randall steps back.
Julius Randle's problem,
Perfect
man. I'm still disappointed that Lakers just let him walk out the building.
Horton is open. Tucker.
Jalen Horton.
THT.
Shooter trying to shake up Barrett, and he does.
Draws the foul. Shots good.
That's Schroeder?
2 technicals for Schroeder the other night.
Rose should take Schroeder. Looks like he's hobbling out there. Yeah, take it to the hoop.
And gets the layup.
Wow.
Drives and count it and 1. 3 minutes
Yeah,
to go
D Rose.
First.
Hey, I'm telling y'all,
Josh
D
Gibson's
Rose
in there.
is just
Nice feed inside.
He was
R.J.
balling.
Barrett with his third. I couldn't believe it.
I'm proud.
Walt
I'm
Frazier
proud.
lost
He's
his
coming back.
confidence.
Yeah, sometimes, you just don't feel comfortable shooting the ball.
The type of player that doesn't play huge minutes and often shares with guys who handle the ball as much, if not more than him. But that's still an
Oh,
Burks to Rose. Rose using the left hand. Last night.
Defense.
McLemore, no hesitation, blocked by Derrick Rose.
D Rose with the
Block.
block. Wow.
Terrible angle by Caruso behind the basket.
Obi Toppin.
Oh, stop.
Picks up 6. Caruso sees an opening. High off the glass.
He's firing on that one.
Rose looking, gets a nice screen from Gibson.
Nice screen.
And that's another area of time.
Hey, say what you want, but Tibbs getting got Gibson,
Schroeder drives.
got D Rose. You know, former players that used to play for him for Chicago. They know his system.
McLemore spin on it. Barrett still without a point. McLemore to Schroeder. Schroeder.
KCP, it was wide open. You better make that three.
Up their D. This guy's got 8 consecutive points.
Uh-oh.
2 more.
Caldwell Pope.
Really? Okay, KCP. I was about to say
In the
you
second.
should have made that.
Wow. Here comes Randall racing. Barrels in.
That's a charge. That's not a charge.
Layup is good.
Oh my
Again, this
goodness.
time kicks it out. Caldwell Pope fires Markieff Morris.
Oh my
DC
goodness.
Morris in the corner. And
Morris.
Lakers the #1 team.
What are we doing, refs?
Payton drives. Flips it up. Shot's good and one.
And now
And Wall.
Schroeder's a good defensive player, but Clyde, you're right. He's limited right now. Payton draws another foul. Shot's good and one. Of Schroeder that he's handled. Kuzma misses. Drummond, long rebound, and then just muscles his way in and throws it down.
they've been doubling Randall.
Randall, step back three-pointer. It's good. Julius Randall is
Julius Randall, something
good look for
nasty,
three. Way off. Barrett, who's been so good shooting the ball, as Kuzma throws it down.
Kuz.
Full transition to third.
Do what you're supposed to do.
13
What I'm
points
talking
off.
about right
Actually,
there.
18 points off those turnovers.
Reggie Bullock for three. That's
Wow.
his fourth rebound.
Reggie Bullock making threes now.
Cross court. Bullock's going to try again. Back-to-back threes for
Oh,
Reggie
wow,
Bullock.
really? Since when did Reggie Bullock start getting a jump shot?
Caldwell Pope all over him. Payton flips it up and in. Alfred Payton now with Schroeder and his physical limitations tonight defensively with that pelvis injury. He has watched as Caldwell Pope along.
KCP for three. Hey, y'all, I'm gonna try to make it to be an
Nerlens
announcer.
Noel gets inside and banks it home. Randall calling for it. He's
Be the
got
most
Schroeder
hood
on him.
announcer in the
Caldwell
world.
Pope needing to help. Instead, Reggie Bullock drives. The runner is up and good. Pass Julius Randall. Randall feet inside to Noel. Back out, Payton. Payton gets inside. Layup is good. Excellent pass. Clock at 5. Randall stripped again. Gets
Nice
it back.
defense.
Just
Got it
gets
right
off
back.
the time, and it goes in.
Woo!
Free throw lines.
Tell you,
He had 2 of them in a week.
Julius
He's
Randall
actually played really
again.
well this year. Randall
Wow.
from downtown. Can't hit.
Mismatch.
Montrezl Harrell quickly out to Caruso.
Caruso not looking to score. Alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass and finish. Schroeder, Horton Tucker, Caruso,
THT.
Harrell, and Kuzma out there.
Got some TNT in his shoes. I see you, boy.
Layup is good.
Okay.
With the Nick D, you pick up your dribble. They swarm.
Oh my goodness.
Kuzma fakes a pass and
Okay,
connects on a
Kuz.
three.
With your Cisco blonde hair,
Randall
like
cross
you
court
Julio
pass to Derrick
member.
Rose. Rose gets in the paint. Lefty layup, banks it home. 14 points for Derrick Rose.
Yeah, Derrick Rose
14-point
is something
lead for the
nice
Knicks.
still.
Lakers come right back. Kuzma in a hurry.
Okay,
Randall, a little
cool.
crossover. Gets in the paint. Throws it back out quickly.
Being heads
Little
up.
fake. Quickly the drive, the floater off the glass.
And
count,
one.
And as we approach 7 minutes remaining, Schroeder high off the glass is good.
Lotman, Mike. What happened there about?
It's going to be around, I think, 2
Nice
to
passing.
3,000.
Is that Mark
Gasol
Gasol?
hits quickly. When Noel took a shot. Gasol backdoor to Schroeder.
Nice pass.
Back out, Caldwell Pope. 3-pointers good.
KCP for
It was
three.
the hard way.
Shooter.
Markieff Morris uses the
Markieff,
left
come
hand.
on, Keefy.
Beautiful move. Payton had this many points was way back on March 4th. He had 20. He's got 18 tonight. Julius Randle spins, turnaround shot, rattles it in, and the foul.
I see why y'all lost. Y'all ain't nobody
Drummond
check
is
up on Julius
Randle.
Randle.
2-point jump
He said
shot.
was
It's
really good.
Randle knocks that.
He said what's really good.
Nothing there.
Nice feed. Nerlens Noel inside to Payton. Payton
Oh.
somehow gets it to go.
I don't know
RJ
how
Barrett,
they got that
three-pointer.
one up.
Randle trying to keep it alive and
Wow.
does, and then lays it up and in.
That'll
Lakers,
never
I'm sure,
happen
will be
again.
glad to go home. It's been a
Nice,
long road
nice
trip. They play
dish,
tomorrow night in Charlotte,
THT.
then head home. It was McLemore.
Damn,
Nice
y'all
pass
just couldn't
inside.
close that gap.
And a finish, Devontae Cake. Randall to Bullock, Reggie Bullock. Finishing touches by knocking down the three-pointer.
Looks like the
And now
Lakers
they're
just
back
couldn't
over
close that gap,
500
y'all.
28 and
Just couldn't close it. But it just baffles me that, you know, without Anthony Davis, without LeBron, without pretty much no Dennis Schroeder, and pretty much at the end of the third quarter, of course, him and Kyrie getting ejected. That supporting cast managed to put a beat down on the Brooklyn Nets on Saturday, and then you falter tonight against the Knicks. You know, I'm feeling a little skeptical how I should feel, how the Lakers are going to look like. Well, you know, the Lakers have been managing to keep the boat afloat since LeBron and AD went down. They've been managing to keep it up. But I'm just confused. So what, you role players, what are y'all going to be? Are y'all going to just play up for top teams like the Nets? Huh? You're just going to play up for top teams like the 76ers and the Jazz and the Suns and the Clippers, but y'all not going to take any other team serious? I mean, just let me know. Because I was about to put my emotional investment back in you guys and say, you know what? You guys are on the right path. Let AD and LeBron rest. Let them get ready for the, you know, last few games of the regular season and get the rest off. Get ready for the playoff push. Now I'm not. Now I don't know what to really think. Should I pump the brakes on y'all real quick and just be like, whatever? Just wait till LeBron and AD get back. You know, just make sure. I mean, I really don't know what to really think with you Lakers. You guys just did a Jack on the Hind on me. I mean, but you guys did this to us Lakers fans. It's your fault. Y'all had no business winning that game against the Nets with no AD, with no LeBron. Y'all had no business winning that game. So it's y'all fault. It's y'all fault, Lakers. Y'all little group of reserves. It's y'all fault. I wasn't expecting y'all to even be in that game against Brooklyn. And y'all showed some grit. Y'all actually played real physical. Played some hellified defense. So y'all set the bar. You guys have set the bar of what I'm expecting of you guys when there is no LeBron and no AD. You guys have shown that you can beat one of the best teams in the league. You did not uphold that standard. Did not uphold that standard tonight against the Knicks, and there's not a disrespect on the Knicks because the Knicks, yes, have improved, but over a franchise that has habitually shot itself in the foot numerous of times, year after year, and yes, they have improved, but I'm still waiting for that other shoe to drop. But totally different team. Totally different team than what we saw on Saturday against the Nets. So I'm hoping that just wasn't a fluke. I'm hoping it wasn't a one-trick pony kind of move that this little group of Laker misfits have put together since AD and LeBron have gone down on injuries. And by the way, on these injuries, I got a feeling that since the Lakers haven't completely lost, all hope, they're still a fifth seed. Maybe they're just, hey, LeBron, AD, don't rush back. Let's see what this little group is made of. Let's see who you guys can count on comes playoff time. Because in my opinion, this little last 5 weeks of the regular season is literally for a chance for AD and LeBron to, of course, rest up, get their health up, and also let these guys who's not LeBron and AD, let them get a chance to get some experience, get some playing time, of course, and let's see who's going to rise to the occasion of who we can count on to help us in the playoffs. If I'm LeBron and AD, I'm looking at this team right now without us, and I'm looking at THT making plays. Okay, maybe I can count on you in the playoffs when the playoffs come. I'm looking at Caruso. Man, sometimes you're here, sometimes you ain't. We'll see. We'll see. Andre Drummond, he's still new to the team, but you played hella fine basketball against the Nets on Saturday. If you bring him, we know we can count on you. Kuzma, you stop messing with these little Instagram thotties and shit, and actually focus and play some ball. We might can count on you. What's his name? Harold Montrez. Hey, what's that sixth man of the year last year? Is he still here? Is he still in the building? Well, tell him to come on, because we gonna need him. So honestly, I just need this group whose name isn't LeBron James or Anthony Davis is to be consistent. Give me the performance that you did against the Nets. It's your fault, because now you got me expecting you to beat the teams just in one game. I'm not asking you guys to go out and repeat that performance in a series. I'm not asking for that. I'm asking for y'all to repeat that same performance one time and repeat that one more time. And then again, just for the rest of the regular season until you guys get AD and LeBron back. That's what I'm asking for as a Lakers fan. Give me that. Just give me that. Come on. Anyway, have you guys heard of that overtime elite program? If you have not heard of it, I have a little clip. I always got clips for y'all, keep y'all in the loop. But it's pretty much a alternate league for 16 to 18-year-olds and give them a chance to make a salary. I got the clip, and the reason why I bring this up is because they're getting basketball people involved. Today, Kevin Ollie, former NBA player, of course, former coach for the UConn Huskies, who won a national championship. I think it was 2014, I believe, 2014, something like that. But he was hired today as a head coach and director of player development. So let's take a look on this whole overtime elite basketball program.
The United States is the only country in all the world where a basketball player has to wait a year after finishing high school before turning pro. Only one. Well, now a sports media company plans to change that. The company's called Overtime, and it's launching a basketball league that will pay young ballers aged 16 to 18 at least $100,000 a year. It lets players skip the high school and collegiate levels before becoming eligible for the NBA. Some of the league's biggest stars are part of this project, from the Nets' Kevin Durant to the Trailblazers' Carmelo Anthony. CNBC's sports business reporter Jabari Young now. Jabari, how's this going to work?
Well, Shep, thanks for having me on the show. I appreciate it, and it's going to work. We'll see in September when it starts. Leagues have tried this before. Credit to LeVar Ball who attempted this and got through a year, but it gets shut down. And the difference between this and that league is that overtime has a backing. They have a social media following. Again, you mentioned stars that are already aligned, and they have an infrastructure that is NBA DNA. So it's built to assist those high schoolers and those young players who feel that college just is not beneficial for them anymore. And I think this is just a new trend of things just changing in the business world when it comes down to athletics.
Man, I bet the money printing machine that is the NCAA is freaking out right now.
As they should.
Maybe, but listen, the NCAA is still going to have its use. Not everybody are elite basketball players. Remember, this program is only allowing 30 players to come in, and they are elite players, Shep. This overtime company has built their reputation on going around and seeking, young high school talent. Zion Williamson, Trey Young. These guys have built relationships with overtime based off of their days, as early youth playing, high school level. So, college it will still be around because not every basketball player is an elite basketball player. And then listen, some players may want to experience the NCAA life. Once you commit to overtime, you lose your NCAA eligibility for now. That could change as this name, image, and likeness thing starts to take shape a little bit. But the NCAA will still be around. It's just it may not have the elite players that it once was, especially if this overtime league and the NBA Ignite League. Remember, that's another pathway to get to the pros. If those remain successful, it's going to be tough for the NCAA to draw that elite talent. But they'll still be around.
Wow.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNC.
I'm actually glad I watched that clip again because it really does bring to attention of how much of a hold that the NCAA has on all these young brothers with all this premier talent. But now a couple of questions that popped into my head is you're giving 16 to 18-year-olds $100,000. And if you're saying they're elite players, and more than likely, let's be honest, these cats are probably coming from impoverished areas. Now, my question is what aid are they going to give these young brothers? Are they going to give them money literacy, as in spending money, saving money, not blowing money? Are they going to be given, not just seminars, but the education on how to say no to friends or family who are trying to leech? You know what I'm saying? I just hope that this avenue for overtime isn't just a way to put money into some of these young kids' pocket. Just to give them money, just to. I just hope that they give them the financial literacy help. Is how I should put it. I just don't want them to just be giving these young cats $100,000 and they don't know how to manage it. Shit, $100,000 to me right now is a lot of money. I can't even imagine being 16 and 18 for at least 3 years getting paid $100,000 in a year. I can't imagine that. That's So I'm hoping that this little league that KD and Carmelo are backing with overtime, that they provide aid with money literacy and finances and things like that. And I'm hoping that they still allow it, because the clip said that they would lose college eligibility as of right now, and they would sounds like they would lose, I guess, high school eligibility as well. I'm not sure if that was the true point or not, but will they still be able to get their education, still get a high school diploma? You know, I just don't want the education part be taken away from these cats just because they have the talent to go play in the NBA. It's okay to be a great athlete, but it's not good to be a dumb one. It's not. Dunking the basketball can't solve all your problems. You got to have some kind of intelligence about some shit. So I'm just hoping that they still focus on making these cats, some financial literacy, some education. I just hope that it's not just all about the money. That's all. But hey, and he said it's elite, so it's only 30 cats, so they're only getting the cream of the crop. And then of course the NBA Night League, I think that's what they had. So the NBA has a competitor. So if they're getting the elite talent in basketball, like Shepard said, man, I bet the NCAA suits is shaking, and they should be. It's kind of already happened. What was his name? The UCLA coach. He had some Matt Cronin. He had some comments a couple weeks ago. Said he hates the fact that the NBA G League is offering a different route, and certain leagues like this overtime elite basketball program. So, he said he hates the idea of it, but he should be scared, because if you take away elite talent, that takes away elite talent from his university potentially going there. And understandable he's upset, but he got a coach now. Can't rely on the players no more. Got a coach now. But I digress. Let's go on over to the Diamond baseball. Crazy weekend. Did y'all see that Braves and Phillies game Sunday night? If you didn't, it ended in a very controversial fashion. Matter of fact, let's take a look. Literally ended in crazy fashion. It was tied 6-6. I think it was top of the ninth. Phillies, Braves, and this is what happened.
We'll get some definitive looks at it here.
Oh, boy.
Does the toe just grab a little bit of the plate before the glove gets to it?
Take a look at it.
Tag's not. Yeah, I think it's safe, Alex.
Ooh.
Lance Barrett had a pretty good view. He's right there. I think they made the right call.
I don't know. So the the umpire called it safe on the play. It went to review, and how baseball handles the review, kind of similar to football in the NFL. They'll take a look at coach plays, and they have an independent umpire somewhere in New York. He's on the phone with the umpires at the game. He's telling pretty much what he's seeing with different angles, different still shots, and boom, 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 and blah, blah, blah. Just like the NFL. And what's key, just like the NFL, is what was the call play? What was the call made on the field? And so in that instance, the ump said he was safe, and they couldn't find any undisputed 100% tape refuting it. So, pretty similar to the NFL. And I mean, let's look at it again. You guys be the judge. It looked like he was out. It looked like he got pushed. His foot got pushed over the plate, and he got tagged. That's what it looked like to me. Hey, let's take another quick.
We'll get some definitive looks at it here. Oh boy. Does the toe just grab a little bit of the plate before
See, I know what the announcer was talking about with the toe grab the plate, but it just didn't look like that. See, his knee pushes his foot.
I think safe, Alex.
And he's getting tagged by the hip, by the
Lance
catcher.
Barrett had a pretty good view. He's right there. I think they made the right call.
Stuff like that's tough to call, man. That is tough to call. But I don't know. He looked like he was out. You can't can't be mad at it. I mean, baseball is actually it's a marathon. So even that one loss so early in the season may not come back to bite them, but it may or may not. You never know, just because that's how baseball rolls. Got a lot of baseball left. They play 162 games, so no worries. It's all good. We'll see what happens with the rest of baseball. It's been starting off pretty damn good so far. Shout out to my Kansas City Royals. They ain't looking too bad. They did take an L today. I mean, Mike Trout and the Angels, they are on fire. Let's hope they continue, because I want to see Mike Trout get some postseason success. He's the big name in the Major League Baseball, and he needs some success in the playoffs. So let's hope the Angels get to the end. Let's hope they get to October. All right. Quick NFL news. So I've never been a big fan of this guy. I'm not a hater. I swear I'm not. But hey, I'm just glad he is retiring. Well, he technically got released, but it was just his time to go anyway. Let's take a quick little look at Julian Edelman renouncing his retirement.
The 232nd pick, New England selected Julian Edelman, wide receiver from Kent State.
That's Edelman diving for the first down. Still on his feet. He's loose. Julian Edelman. Will they catch him? No.
Edelman's going to throw. Deep downfield, wide open. Edelman goes.
Brady finds Edelman.
Touchdown. Pass is intercepted at the goal line.
Edelman comes down with a football, and they're saying it's a catch.
My God.
That's incredible.
He's in. Patriots win the Super Bowl.
And they're bound for Super Bowl 53.
America's worst nightmare is back. Here's the pass, and Edelman slips through a tackle. There it is. The dynasty continues.
When I say it, Joey, I always know it. I love you.
We love you, man. I love you. I get it, man. I love you.
Nothing in my career has ever come easy. And no surprise, this isn't going to be easy either. Now, I've always said, I'm going to go until the wheels come off.
And they all, bro.
And they finally have fallen off. Due to an injury last year, I'll be making my official announcement of my retirement from football. It was a hard decision, but the right decision for me and my family. And I'm honored and so proud to be retiring a Patriot.
Yeah, blah, blah.
There are a million people I have to thank. Mr. Kraft, the Kraft family. Learned so much from you guys on and off the field. Coach Belichick, giving me an opportunity. I always love you for that. My teammates, gone to war. We've lost some, we've won some. You guys will always be my brothers. To all my coaches that I played under, I appreciate all your insight, all your hard work, all your knowledge. To the entire Patriots organization, from the meal ladies
to the meal ladies,
people that clean up after us, to the people in the hallways, the training staff, the strength staff. We share so many awesome memories that I'll never forget.
Yeah. There it is. Julian Edelman, retired. I'm not a Patriots fan. I just, doing my job. Just reporting the news that needs to be reported. But no, all jokes aside, shout out to Julian Edelman. He did make some fantastic plays as a player. Hall of Famer. I'm just saying, if he gets in, there's a whole list of wide receivers that should get into. That's all I'm saying. Sterling Sharp. Woo, man, maybe we should start there. Toy Hope. I mean, damn, it must be this pollen in Carolina. Fuck me up. That's all I'm gonna say. If Julian Edelman gets into the Hall of Fame, there's a long list of other receivers that should get it. That's all I'm saying. We don't know how the Hall of Fame does this shit anymore. It's been so fucking just janky as hell. So who knows? But his former teammate Tom Brady has got another weapon. Yes, the rich get richer. They signed newly released from the Cincinnati Bengals, Gio Bernard, 8-year vet, about 29 years old. Literally is a Swiss Army knife. And literally, what made him choose Tampa Bay was he literally got a personal call from Tom Brady himself and Bruce Arians. They said they want you, so you go. They're defending champion. So with the rich get richer, they get another running back in their deep backfield, another weapon. So look, they get rich and richer. But hey, we have reached that time of the night where I bid you all adieu. Again, all you Apple iOS users going over to your Apple store, get the app. Get the app. I.O.W. app available at Apple Store. Android users, be patient. It's coming. But look, God willing, if we are here tomorrow to talk some more sports, we will do it again. It's been fun. It's been real. But look, I will holler at y'all later. Peace. Love somebody, hug somebody. Hey. Solid Hill TDS.
Hitchhikers. Let's go. Yo. Pick and roll with the bowl, whoa, watch the smoke unload. Let my soul sink into the flow, feel the flames below, ready to go. Light another pack, watch the blunt roll, let it go. Release to the beast, about to take control, overload. Burn another shrub to keep my mind sedated, elevated, felt elated from withdrawal but never faded. Alcohol pumping out my system in need of patience. Point blank and do it in reverse until the points taken. Put it in work to muscles jerk and my joints aching. Numbers don't lie, but I think these niggas point shaving. I am on another high. You can only taste the fragrance floating on the stroke. Bodies below twisted, agitated. Hand me another grain. Watch me break down and light this bitch. Explosive tendencies. Watch me spark and ignite this shit. Put the game in a chokehold with a tightened grip. Niggas inciting shit. Host people and they bite their lips. Cold hearted bastard, give a hot bitch an icy kiss. Take a buzz to another level and heighten it. My karma is Dalai Lama, just smoke for enlightenment. Nigga drag me to hell with all the hounds and Leviathan things. Reach for a pack of guards, cause I'm about to smoke a quick. Pussy poppin' and percolate, I just want the smoke circulate. Losers will spectate and the haters will speculate, but I'm too busy taking all this vapor straight to the face. Damn. Shit. Oh, man. Shit pretty good. Hey, man, you got a light? Fuck that. I'm shit. Pick and roll with the bowl, whoa, after smoking low. Let my soul sink into the flow. Feel the flames below, ready to go. Light another pack, watch the blood corrode. Let it go, release to the beat, about to take control. Pick and roll with the bowl, whoa, after smoking low. Let my soul sink into the flow. Feel the flames below, ready to go. Light another pack, watch the blood corrode. Let it go, release to the beat, about to take control.